Good morning again. Hope you all have saw other videos and enjoyed them, and I'm hoping that you all are practicing it in a similar way and would like to see everyone getting benefited out of these videos. And today our topic is to how to tune a violin and what are the introduction to a pitch, what is called Sruti. Pitch means Sruti, and then how to bow violin and bowing exercises, right? Now let's first understand what is Sruti, what is pitch, and then shift to the how to tune a violin. You see there is some sound that is coming from here. You see that? So this is called pitch, Sruti. Okay, how it is? I'll explain. So I have designed a kind of scale here. You see that? Is it able? I'm hoping it is appearing, right? With the marker, I just prepared a scale. You see the scale that I wrote here. This is all in English alphabets, which is, you may call it as Western style of pitch explaining, and this is what somehow the Carnatic style of, like Indian style of explaining. So you see C represents 1, D represents 2, E represents 3, F represents 4, G represents 5. So until here it is in chronological order, C, D, E, F, G. And here you just don't go by H, I, J, no, those are not there. It is A, B, that's all. And we'll come to here this part later. It looks like a moon, right? Good. We will come there in a minute later. So here you see until D. So again I repeat, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. And similarly on the Carnatic Indian style, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you remember in my other classes, I told my violin is tuned to E, which you call it as 3, I said. So E, 3, you see that? That's how I mapped it. And between each of these two pitches, there is one hash mark. You see that? And there is nothing here. But 1, 2, here, and here, here. And there is nothing here. Right? Now, what is the meaning of hash mark? We'll talk now. C means C minor. C hash means C major. D means D minor. D hash means D major. E means E. There is no minor, there is no major. And F means F minor. F hash means F major. G, G minor. G hash, G major. A minor. A hash, A major. B, and B has no major minor. So E and B have no major or minor, right? And what is this again? So after you have completed all this, again it goes back to the same cycle C. That means C, I put a dot here. The meaning of dot is not hash. Hash and dot are not same. So C dot means what? If I change the cycle for a minute, right? I put C here, okay? So to replicate, to mimic the same. C, you see? C, right? Don't resemble as is what I am singing, but if you think for a moment, these are all the next notes, okay? Just for an example, okay? Listen. Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, Pa, Da, Ni. What it is again here? Sa. You see, we started with Sa, Sa. What is the difference? This is a higher octave Sa. This is a higher, lower octave, middle octave Sa. And you have even lower octave also. Sa. If this becomes really this Sa, Sa, Ni, Da, Pa, Ma. I cannot sing more than that, but that's how you go back to the C. So sa, it is higher octave. Sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. This is the scale, right? Now keeping this scale in your mind, when you tune the violin, this has to be in your mind. Okay, you have to get it printed. If your violin is sounding like F, but you want to tune your violin to G, then you have to reduce. Correct? If your violin is sounding F, if you want to tune it to G, then you have to increase. So increase and reduce, these two you have to understand. If your violin is sounding F dot, F harsh, you want to tune it to F, then decrease. If it is coming down, decrease. If it is going up, increase. That's how you tune the violin, right? How to increase, how to decrease, that we will talk in a minute on the violin. Okay, as far as this is clear, I am hoping. Okay, now let's do tuning of the violin in two methods. One method is, traditional way of tuning. The second method is the modern way of tuning the violin. What is the traditional way of tuning the violin? First, I'll make my violin out of the tune, right? You see, I'm just making it out of the tune. You see that? You are not able to listen anything, right? See? So it is completely out of the tune. Clear? Now let us tune this violin in a traditional way. So I want to tune my violin to E, which is 3. This. Okay? Now, can I tune to any of this? You can. You can. To me, in general, from C to, E, C, D, E means C, C major, D major, E. Until these 5 pitches, you can tune your violin to the, when you hold your violin like this, to the last 2 as Sa and Pa. But when you move across the above the stage of E, F, F dot G, G dot A dot B, then you should be able to tune it between middle 2 and not last 2, because the gauge or the radius of the string is so thin for the last one, and you cannot tune it to that. Either it becomes loose and you cannot listen, or it will tear off. Either of these two can happen. So when you are tuning it between C to E, you tune it to the last 2 strings, and when you are tuning it between F to B, you tune it to the middle 2 strings. Okay, so now I am tuning it to the E string, which means the last 2 strings. Okay, now the question comes, can I tune to any of these pitches? You can. Then what is recommended pitch to tune? It's a very good question. If you know how to sing along with violin, meaning not just playing, you also know how to sing, but you are learning a violin now, then I would recommend you tune your violin in the pitch that you are able to sing. Okay? If your singing pitch is G sharp, let us say, then tune your violin in G sharp. But you cannot sing. But at any cost you cannot sing. You can only play. Then you just tune it to E. Better. Right? Now I'm imagining that a person who don't know how to sing is what is tuning a violin, which is E. Okay. Now you see, I completely off it. Now I'm just increasing the sound here. Sa. You have to catch that sound. Sa. Tuning a violin means matching the violin sound to your Sruti box sound. That's simple, easiest way. Sa. So the last 2, right? So this should be Sa, this should be Pa. And similarly, this last should be lower octave Sa and lower octave Pa. Now let's do middle octave Sa first. Sa. I am not able to hear anything. Sa. So it is completely loose. So now I am tightening whatever being linked to this particular peg. Okay, this is linked to this particular peg. So So I am just tightening this. When you want to increase the pitch, then tilt it towards up, twist towards upwards. Okay. So I just did that. Still there is no sound. I do it more. There is some sound coming, right? I am just doing the same step. But still that sound is not matching. You see? So that's not right sound. That's not sound, right? Ni, sa means ni. It is not sa. Sa. It's still not sa. Sa. That should be the one. So I'll tilt much more. Let's see. Almost there, right? Let's keep it there. We'll come back again. Now the next one should be pa, right? See, again this is not coming because I made it out of tune, right? Now this is linked up to this pen. Again you want to increase because then tilt it towards up. If you want to decrease, you have to tilt it towards down. It's not the sound. That should come here. No. So it has to be still much more. This is actually became loose. So I have to just press a little. Now you see when I am doing it, it has come down, right? So I have to fix again sa. This is not the sa. So now I don't touch this. I touch the fine tune to fix it to sa. How? When you towards left, when you turn it, then that is reducing. When you towards right, then that is increasing the sound. Now the sa is actually up. It is higher than what it is. I am able to listen here. Sa. So it is high. So I have to reduce. Little better, right? Now, it's not the sound. So I have to improve the sound, increase. I did it towards right. Similarly, these two strings sa pa again, right? So the same logic applies. So now I don't take much time in doing this. See now, it is tuned. This is called traditional way of tuning a violin. Means you are listening to the sound and matching your violin tune to violin sound to that sound is what you did a traditional way of tuning. And this is how we all learned. Okay, this is how I learned, at least from my gurus. And now we'll talk about modern way of tuning. for modern way of tuning, you need a tool like tuner. Okay, this is called tuner. Either you use tuner, which is available in the market. This is actually Musado metronome and tuner, which I bought very long time back. Or you can this operates to a battery, two batteries, two AAA batteries, and or you have the apps available right now. Some apps I don't remember, but if you type it on the Play Store, tuner, you will find many more, and whatever is high rated you can download it, where that is also works in the similar fashion. You see, I kept here sa. When I am singing sa, see it is appearing, see here, sa, e. You see that e has come, right? So it is actually when I am talking also it keeps moving. You see, that means whatever I am talking in the pitch, that keeps moving. So for example, I switched off that, and now I beat this, and we'll see. You see, it is in E, exactly E, right? It is in E. Wow. Now, for example, you want to tune this to D sharp, right? You want to tune this to D sharp. E is here, your violin is in E, but you want to make it to D sharp. Now, let me put it down and show you the scale bar here. Your violin is here, you want to tune it to D sharp, right? So, your goal is to reduce your violin. When you want to reduce, you have to bring this down. So, you have to tilt towards down, or use your fine tunes towards left to bring the sound low that match to D sharp here, right? And correspondingly, when you did the sa, automatically the pa will come. So let's see, D sharp I do. See, now I just reduced it. Let us see D sharp if it is coming. Perfect. Now you see, I again show you while the sound comes. I just reduced, right? D sharp, you are able to see it. D here. This is the D. Now, this becomes sa, then automatically the pa you should be able to find it. Sa, pa, pa. That's the pa. Similarly, the lower octave. Pa, sa. It's tuned to D sharp, right? It's a little off. That's all. And little adjustments after you fix the majority of the things. That's how the modern way of tuning a violin, right? Now let us see how to do a bowing exercise, how to sit and how to do bowing exercise in next class, and not in this class. We'll teach in another class the sitting posture, and before you start Sarigama Padani, the first chapter of the music, while all violinists should practice the bow first. Then it comes to the notes, because bowing is something called, I would call it as like a voice culture to the singer, right? So bow culture to the violinist, right? Thank you so much for watching Swarvi Panchi. Bye bye.